I would take down a book, for I had a small library and have always been fond of reading. But very soon I would let it drop. Novels, essays, poetry, drama, the whole literature of the world. There was not one single page that succeeded in holding my attention. In any case, why should it? Words are symbols of objects, and with objects I had no relationship at all in moments of boredom. So I would drop my book, or perhaps in an impulse of rage, fling it into a corner and turn to music. I had an extremely good record player, a present from my mother, as well as about 100 records. Who was it who said that music always acts in some kind of way, that is, makes itself listened to forcibly, so to speak, by even the most distracted person? The man who said that was incorrect. My ears refused not merely to listen, but even to hear. Besides, when it came to the point of choosing a record, I was paralyzed by this thought. What sort of music is it that can be listened to in these moments of boredom? And so I would close the record player, throw myself down on the divan, and start thinking of what I could do. What struck me above all was that I did not want to do simply anything, although I desired eagerly to do something. Hello, my name is Amy, and today I'm reviewing The Empty Canvas by Italian author Alberto Moravia, translated into English by Angus Davidson. I was in my university library a couple days ago, and I picked up a copy. It was published in 1961. It's about a man in his 30s who comes from a rich family. He's been plagued his entire life by what he refers to as boredom. He is bored with everything and everyone around him. He feels that things and people are not real. He tends to view people as objects or as if they don't exist. Apparently, it's an existentialist novel. At the start of the novel, he's an artist, and then he suddenly decides that he's bored with painting, and that he's not really an artist after all. He neither wants to live, nor die, work, or not work. Then he meets a woman, Cecilia. A girl, really. She's described as being about 17. She's the former mistress of a neighbor of his who is in his 60s who has died recently. Somehow he begins to repeat or relive the stages of the relationship that his neighbor had with Cecilia. He wants to fall in love with her with the hope that she might somehow become real to him and cure him of his boredom. This is by far one of the most toxic and abusive relationships that I've encountered in literature. This character is downright despicable. Can't say that I would suggest you run out and get a copy of this and read it right away, but it was an interesting read overall. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads. It was good, but it wasn't great. It was, I guess I'll say, an interesting read overall.